Ready?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Let's go.
Are we doing this?
We're doing
We
this.
doing this a year later?
Yep.
All right. What's up, Tota?
What's up,
What's
bro?
up? What's up? Why are you here?
I'm new to the podcast.
That's what's up. That's just what I ask everybody. I'm a little rusty. Ain't did a podcast in a couple months. But that's what I ask. Why are you here? Okay. So why are you here to do the podcast?
Our yearly wrap up.
Yearly wrap up. Okay. So since quitting your job with only $6,000.
Bro got the facts.
Yeah, since quitting your job, what you been up to?
Man, building, grinding like crazy, insanely. It's been a lot of work. I feel like I quit my job, but I start doing more work. You feel me? But it's a much more fulfilling work. But niggas is broke. That's a part of this process.
Yeah.
That is a big part of this process.
That's what I'm scared of too, being broke.
Facts.
Just quitting your job and just, we live in California, okay? So
yeah, you're going to be broke. You're going to hurt. You're going to hurt.
But it's all an investment. So when you look at yourself as an investment, I had this conversation with somebody else the other day. You just got to take your L's and your W's and find what works, find what doesn't work. You got to set your life up as a business model plan almost. So
that's fine. Looking at yourself as an investment.
Yeah,
like
it is.
You.
Yeah,
like
not
really,
like I'm going to my 9 to 5 to go make this job better.
Yeah.
I'm going to just keep investing in myself.
To invest in me.
Yep. And I
really
also
dope.
Yeah, so I also see you investing in your city. So what does Vallejo mean to you? As far as home, I see you doing your partnership with Over the Counter and with the In the Ring. So I see you touching on a lot of small businesses, and that's good for Vallejo right now. So what does Vallejo mean for you?
I feel like it's just home. You feel me? Like it's all I really know. I've never really been anywhere else. You feel me? Like this has been it for me. So I mean, being that it's home, I just feel like you got to take care of home. You feel me? Like, if you get a nice house, you're going to take care of that house. And that's how Vallejo kind of feels to me. Like, you got to take care of home.
You have to take care of home. That's beautiful because people just, make it and then move and then be in this big-ass house in Beverly Hills and
which is understandable.
LA, which is fine.
It's understandable.
It's understandable. But I feel like everybody has a different journey, a different... I guess end game. It's a word I use for it. I'm drawing a blank right now, but everybody has their own fight. I guess so my fight is different from somebody else's fight, but as long as you're happy, whatever feeds your soul is cool.
Exactly. And that's the thing. I just feel like if I do move, it wouldn't resonate well because I feel like there's so much that needs to be done in terms of the creative aspect. You feel me? We got some really dope ass creative people and they need outlet and resource, but everyone who acquires enough to create capital or resource leaves. And that's the fucked up part. You feel me? When you see someone gain the resource from this place and then they just leave.
What mark have you left on the city?
Exactly. Besides whatever
you were rapping about.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Which is probably untrue.
Right. So. Different podcast for a different day.
No, certainly.
So before we hop into all the details and stuff like that, I'm gonna touch on this good company, this GCU. Nice. I like to call y'all the Good and Comfy crew, Good and Comfy camp, because y'all be in sweats, Crocs, hoodies, it's real go time. And then it's funny when I see you
real business casual.
No, for real, but it's your business casual. Right. But when I see you at the event with Lou Do Too Much. And I was gonna come in sweats and the outfit I had on all day, and my mom was like, Brianna, put some clothes on. And I was like, for real? She's like, at least put some jeans on. So I was like, okay, put some jeans on. But then I seen you, I'm like, I could have came in sweats, the whole camp in sweats. So every time I see you at an event with sweats, I feel so much better about myself. That's damn, I didn't even have to show up like this. I could have just came myself. So that's cool. With Good Company, you got Tessie, you got Yaya, you got Hey Cujo, you got Truly. Anybody else you want to add to the camp?
We got David, we got Millie, Fonnie,
your mom.
I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Pops with my dad. Man.
That's cool. It seems like you guys genuinely like each other.
Nah.
That's not the case.
That shit crazy.
It's okay.
Yeah, nah.
Y'all know how to act.
Yeah, it's crazy. Exactly. Everyone knows how to act. Because, man, I'll tell you.
Well, tell me then.
Nah, we don't even need to talk about them
different
niggas,
podcast.
honestly. Nah, it's
Y'all
really
gonna take
dope
that?
though. It's like it's pure family.
Mhm.
Like it's the most amazing shit ever.
Mhm.
Like ever.
And I feel it. I feel like if you watch enough of your content, because y'all got content. Where's the camera?
Content,
Y'all got content. Okay?
Content.
So I was doing my homework last night, and I found some stuff that I overlooked last time.
Facts.
But we here, so I'm just gonna be jumping around in all these lyrics and stuff like that, because I didn't even check dates. I'm like, he had this,
And
he dropped
lyrics?
this,
Oh,
and
man,
lyrics.
you got lyrics? Sheesh.
But with Good Company, how did you come with the whole idea?
I don't know. It kind of like formulated in itself. I have this graphic that was made in like, I think 2017. Like I got a graphic off of Fiverr, and I was like the first Good Company thing. That was like my first, okay, this is a thing to me. And so like 2017, that's not even hella far away, but I feel like throughout the year just kind of built. I've always kind of tried to establish my own thing within everything. I've always had multiple names for shit, just collectives, even since high school. And yeah, I feel like this is the one that stuck. And there was a few times I've just thought like, man, should we change the name to something just more, I don't know. It's like when you thinking of a name, it doesn't have that ring yet. But once you get it out there and you hear people using it, it's like, that shit sounds good.
Sounds
You
dope.
feel me? And like I feel like that's what every person's artist name. You feel me? You feel like that shit doesn't ring until it's out there.
Until
you
it's
know?
out there. It's funny because I hear my coworkers actually call me Podcast Bri. Like my
That's
coworker
tight.
was like, Podcast Bri, like not manager, where you at, or like Brianna. It was like Podcast Bri. I was like, yes, it sounds so good. People say it.
That's
It sounds
tight.
so good.
Nah,
When I see it,
that's
I be
tight.
like, it's all right. Well, what is,
That's tight.
until it ring.
For real.
So what does Good Company mean to you as far as, or do you feel like it was a need for Good Company for Vallejo? Is it your
Definitely.
family?
I mean, I don't feel like a need for Good Company necessarily, but like just that resource, and that I feel like if anybody was doing it and providing it, I mean, that's the necessity. I think just the resource is very prevalent as to have any like hub with creatives. You feel me? If you live in
Who are willing.
Oakland, you live in Oakland or Frisco, you have ample resource around you. You know, just you could literally go down the
You go down
fucking
the
street
street,
and find.
and somebody got a
it's-
studio.
It's very ample. Somebody got a camera. It's just very ample. And out here we have a bunch of creatives, but we have no space. Like no one, nigga shooting out his garage, you recording out the bedroom. We have no actual like space. So that's like the ultimate goal, to have all this resource and have space, and then be able to bring it to people who don't. You feel me? Because some people want to do creative shit, but they ain't got camera. You can't spend thousands on the camera.
Right,
And then even if you spend thousands on the camera, who know how to use it?
Right.
You got to learn. So there's so
Man.
much of a process you got to
So
go
much.
through versus just like having that resource accessible. I feel like that shit is a goal. Like, man, it's a goal.
Vallejo definitely needs it, and it needs somebody like you and the whole team. So I'm happy that you guys are here, because if we could get different perspectives as far as visuals go, lyrics, whatever, because when I watch you guys' videos, it's real easy to watch. Like the colors are nice. It makes me feel good. It's like real
You hear that, the
upbeat.
beat?
Y'all got bounce music. Like I'm like, okay, bouncing. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, and then I don't know, the colors all mix. So it's real easy to watch. It's not like a sensory overload. I'm
Facts.
actually able to listen and digest the lyrics once or twice. Listen to it. Okay, boom. So I definitely like that part about it. The whole mood that you guys create, I
That's
guess,
fine.
is different, because if you look up Vallejo rappers, it's not always different. So it's a lot going on.
Sorry.
Like, it's a lot going on. So, and I know you have spoken on that on your little Twitter rants. But different podcasts for a different day.
The Twitters.
The Twitter. My favorite place to be. So, what song are you feeling right now? What is your mood? What is your song you've been feeling?
Like mine or
It could be yours, your own content, just something you kind of been catching yourself listen to, maybe like in the morning a little bit, more than once throughout the day. Like, that's fire. Who you feeling?
I play a lot of our shit, but
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think the box was my favorite for a minute. That was probably the one I play each time I get in the car, just doing my due diligence as a black man. You feel me? I feel like that was a necessary feat. But other than that, yeah, I play a lot of my own shit. I got a lot of shit.
Okay. All right. So next podcast, I'm going to ask you, what song you feeling right now? What's your mood right now? And then we'll have it together.
Exactly.
So speaking of, also with your company, I know you guys went on tour. So let me know let them know what cities you went to.
So we did Sacramento, Vallejo, San Francisco, LA.
What was your favorite?
Favorite? They were all favorable. I feel like that's kind of wrong.
That's a good answer. That was some media training answer.
Favorable. No, it was. It was just different kind of loves in each spot, and that's kind of dope. You feel me? Like, it's kind of dope.
Okay. So what made you go to those 4 cities?
Data. The
So
analytics.
you did your research.
Yeah, definitely.
You're an artist. You're an artist.
Definitely. The data tells us where to go.
And I seen, speaking of data, so you guys did the video that was almost like The Office. And I was actually cracking up. And so I was like, okay, well, what did the fans pick? So now I know what the fans picked. And that's how you got your tour guide. So that's cool.
That's tight.
Cool.
So you fuck with that.
Yeah, that was funny. And then when I watched it on Instagram, it was funny. And then I actually really watched the full video last night. And I was like, this shit is funny. That's where I was like, where's Millie with her laptop? Shout out to Millie.
That's lit.
Shout out to her. Y'all been putting out a lot of content.
Yeah.
A lot of content. You have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is good. And I like the 6 a.m. vibes. The 6 a.m., the 6 p.m.s, the Obispo, the Nevada, New York, Nevada.
Okay,
That's
she
in
did
Nevada
the
already.
research.
Yeah, Sea Ranch. We talked about Sea Ranch. How was Sea Ranch?
Sea Ranch was dope. Sea
What'd
Ranch
you do?
was incredible. So we took mushrooms and just fucking just chilled. It was just a chill. It was basically an unwinding, like to go kind of do nothing but chill. And we took mushrooms, and it was fire. Just like everything. Man, we found a jellyfish, bruh. A jellyfish, like, but then it was some crazy shit. Like jellyfishes are aliens, bruh.
Yeah, they are.
Like, nah, we seen like the fucking, I don't know what it was. Was it like its blood or its veins? Like, it was that shit. Like, bruh, it's insane. Yeah, it's insane.
They call
Shout out
jellyfish. Shout out the ocean that we have not been taking care of.
Facts. Shout that out too.
Shout out to
Shout that out too.
Okay. So with your 6 a.m. Well, not 6 a.m.
That is so insane.
What?
How the fuck do you dirty up the entire ocean?
How you mess up a
trash
hole?
can you be? Like, nigga, what? You gotta go out, bruh. That shit crazy. That shit don't make no damn sense.
Different podcast. You wanna start a revolution?
No.
No. Okay. Not your fight. Not your fight. It's all good.
That's insane though.
It is, and it's sad. Did you see like the video of the coral reef and how it looks now, how it's dying?
Sometimes I wonder if that's real or not. Like, I have to go see it because I just feel like sometimes they just do things to kind of manipulate the way we sway.
Yes.
But then that's something to me, like, why would you fake that? You know, what is the point? But then I also feel like, could that be part of like the Earth's course? Like, what if climate change isn't caused by humanity and it's just like there's been several ages of the universe? Exactly, you feel me? Like, what if there's nothing you can do about it? And that's what this shit's supposed to do, you know?
I think about that too because when I think about animals in captivity, because I went to the zoo and it was saying on the chart like how long they would have lived in the wild versus how long they're living in captivity.
And they justify it.
And they justify it, yeah. Trash. But I'm just like, okay, what if that was their fate anyway? Like, let just things happen sometimes. I guess
because they don't have any predator here.
Right. Yeah.
But that's how they justify. Like, oh no, you know, they'll live longer with us.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not supposed to live longer.
Right.
You feel me? Like that's just zoos are sad.
Who's?
Zoos
are sad.
Zoos are very sad. I can't really fuck with zoos. There's this spot though called Safari West, and I think it's in like Santa Rosa, and that shit kind of tight. It's still kind of weird. It still has the zoo. You know, someone told me that zoos, most zoos can't take like actual wild animals. They can only take animals like that are injured, hurt, in rehabilitation or like shit like that. But I don't know how true that is. You feel me? Like I wouldn't believe the zoo to tell me that. Like nigga, you feel me? I don't know the truthness of it. So I actually don't know if zoos are really bad or not. But something just feels kind of weird about having animals in cages anyway.
And watching them.
But at Safari West, it's like hella African prey animals, but they loose. Like they just out. You feel me? So
it's in Santa Rosa?
Yeah, it's like all up in some hills and shit. Bruh, you gotta go. It's insane. Like they loose. Like the niggas just running. But they captive in a way, but not necessarily.
They're just kind of captive hecka far out. Like
hella, exactly. They have
out.
a shit ton of room to roam.
I think it's a place like that in LA. During in somewhere in Southern California, they have a place like that. I've seen it on a reality show.
Man, people go on real safaris.
Yes.
That's, bro, you know how shook I be, nigga, a lion come up to the nigga, I be like this, ass cheeks clenched. Oh my God.
Having a naked shit.
Oh my God. You can't do nothing. And I have watched this movie when I was younger, I think it was called Safari, and the niggas got attacked by lions on the safari trip, so it just kind of fucked it off. It's like what Final Destination did to all of us.
How people don't like driving behind trucks and getting on roller coasters and stuff.
You'd be a fool.
All right, let's get back on topic.
All right.
Okay. So, you got a lot of conscious music.
Nuh-uh.
No? Okay. Yeah. All right, you got a lot of conscious music. And we talked about before how conscious music isn't always what people want to listen to right now. People want to shake their ass. People want to get lit, not think about what's really going on. So you had this song, and it was called Bring Back the Hyphy Music 2020. You said, this is my last BS song, and I'm about to come for you niggas all over again. So this is the last meaningless kind of song that I'm going to make. That's how you feeling right now?
Yeah.
Back in your
that was
bag.
my mode. I feel like this next, just the shit I've been making lately has been back. I'm back in a different bag. It's just not fulfilling. Like the shit's fun.
It's fun. It's bounce music. It is what it is. Hey, yeah.
The experience is different for like even people receiving it. You know, I've never got a message like I've got for Perfect or for Holla At Me that I've got for fucking Hyphy 2020. You know, like so the energy's just different, and that's just out there. You feel me? It's fun. I feel like it'll always be out there, so I don't have to like do it again. I don't have the urge. Like every time I'm looking through beats and I come across one of those, I'm just no longer amused. I work in these pockets and it's just like, no.
Speaking of beats, Drew Banga. Bring back the Drew Banga beats, because I must have listened to Shit Could Be Worse a couple times. I was like, hey, let me run that back. Okay, run that
Facts.
back. Okay, I'm gonna run that back. And I was just like really grooving to it.
He did his thing, bro. That beat was for Rex Like Rods.
Really?
Yeah, because when I got it, it had the Rods towel. I was like, oh, that wasn't made for like me and mine. But nigga, I skated
you got
on
it
that
right.
bitch.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
My mom coming up the stairs, because this is what we do. It's real life. She come up the stairs. Oh, come up.
Special guest. That's what's up, Mom.
She pays the bills. That's why we have this setting
Facts.
that we have. So,
podcast sponsored by Mom.
Right, podcast sponsored by Mom. Shout out to her. But yeah, Drew Banga did his thing. Yeah. He did his thing on that, and I really like that. And I feel like you should keep doing that.
Facts. You want more of that?
I want more of that, because
that's hella funny.
That was a groove.
Drew Banga.
Shout out to him.
More of them.
So I'm gonna make it hashtag Bring Back the Drew Banga Beats.
Bring back the Drew Banga beats. Facts.
Try to say
Fire.
that 5
hashtag
times.
Bring back the Drew Banga beat. Dim it on. Dim it on. Bruh. Dim it on. Alright, bro, come on.
All right. No, but I like that. Are you gonna partner up with anybody else? Do you have anything in the works with anybody on the other side of the bridge?
On the other side,
we in Vallejo.
No, not. No, not necessarily. It's a few people I've like tapped into the work, but I'm really
I'm
like,
here.
yeah,
I'm here in Vallejo,
You
and that's
feel
what's
me?
up.
Exactly,
That's
but
what's up.
yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay. So being here in Vallejo, you teamed up with Urban Counter.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. Urban Counter are homies.
I
They're
went
the
there.
homies. They really fuck with what we're building. We fuck with what they're building, and they're dope ass people. Like, I'm liking like the influx of like more independent companies. Like Vallejo is kind of home of the mom and pop shit. Like everyone's kind of independent, but they're like really. They're modern and they get us. There are there are
us. We can relate. We can walk in there and be like,
so,
"Ooh, this is a cool little spot."
Bro, that's different having that. Imagine when like Buds opened, the people who was homies with them coming up with their reign. That shit's really dope. So,
Yes.
Urban Counter definitely. We started the over the counter series over there, our live series.
How's that going?
It's tight. It's tight. We did the first one and it was really dope. It's gonna be tight. I can't wait to see like this shit formulate because I really admire what like NPR has done and Genius with their live series, and I think that we're gonna have one of those that are like really in demand and people are like, can I come on? So it's dope. Building phases.
So the vision for it is to have other artists on there, and not just like a GCU kind of field trip kind of thing.
So we're just kind of playing
Building
with the
right
pilot ones, but definitely a bunch of different artists.
And then do you have the In the Ring series too, or did you go?
No, that's not mine. That's
That's
Trio.
theirs,
Yeah. So I have no part in that. I just seen what they were doing and was like, this is tight. You feel me? And I just reached out and just showed love and like let them know y'all need some shit. We down to assist on it because like that shit's dope. I think it's dope what they're doing. We just need more platforms coming out this way. We need a lot more platforms.
Yes, we need to. It just all comes with creativity because I feel like Vallejo has all these different like dope places and like they shot a whole Netflix series here, like and they captured so many different parts of Vallejo and like parts of Mare Island and wherever else they were at. So I feel like it's just about the creativity and how creative you can be with what you have.
I never watched that shit enough to like really. Like, can you really see Vallejo in it? Like, is there shit where you're like, oh, that's Vallejo? It is?
Yeah, because her
tight.
parents worked at the, right on Georgia Street. So, like, right across the street from what is that restaurant called? Good Day Cafe.
Tight.
So, like, on Georgia Street, you can definitely see Georgia Street. And, like, they did a couple shots by, like, over the bridge and stuff. So you can see
Do they make mention to that?
No.
No?
Do they?
There's actually one episode of 13 Reasons Why. It is a wide shot of the cafe that they go to a lot.
Yeah.
And next to the store that has the word Vallejo on it.
Okay. And I've seen a lot of people from Vallejo be like in the background and stuff like that. The extras and stuff.
Man, they've got a lot of Vallejo cats. That shit's really dope.
Yeah, it's
that's
funny.
really. I hope someone like gets like their acting start from that. Like they're like, oh yeah,
Somebody
I
out
did
of Vallejo.
That's really dope. You feel me? That's fucking dope.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
More of that.
Yeah, we need more.
Next movie we make, we gotta bring Vallejo.
Of course.
That's what we gotta do.
That's what this is all about.
That's
it's
gonna be tight.
We formulating
Facts.
creativity on this show. I wrote this in my robe and my Crocs. What did you write in your robe and your Crocs?
That song.
What's the scene supposed to say? The song.
That song. What song is that? I wrote this in my robe and my sock. Throw my own show. That's Hyphy 2020.
Yeah, Hyphy 2020.
Yeah, I wrote that in my robe and my Crocs, man. I love my robe.
I just wanted you to keep you on your toes and see if you knew your songs, right?
A little bit. Sometimes. It'll take me a minute, but I got them. I
you
get
got a
there.
lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of them.
You got content.
An extensive catalog, bro.
So if this rapping shit don't work out, what you doing?
No such thing.
No such thing. I love that answer. That was a really good answer.
Yeah, no such thing. It's going to work out for certain. But I'm gonna be doing a lot of other shit too. But it's going to work out for certain.
You're gonna be the Kanye.
Man,
Jay-Z.
bro, the Tota.
The Tota. That was my next one. You didn't let me get there though.
I don't know. You started off.
I only said Kanye because I have to. Yes, and I have to revisit our first episode and how we went on a whole rant about it.
I don't want to talk about Kanye, bro.
I'm not gonna talk about him. I just wanted. He don't need no more exposure, but I definitely wanted to poke some fun at you because that was funny.
I love Kanye.
Is there anything? What do you see for Vallejo?
Gentrification.
Are you a part of that?
I don't have enough money to be a part of it, but I mean, I feel like it's happening. It's happening definitely.
Yeah, with all these restaurants we can do.
Exactly. My goal is just to bring resource and try to advert as much as I can from my end, but you feel me? It is what it is.
It is what it is. And that's sad. Do you feel like you're going to stay in Vallejo? You want to stay here?
Yeah, definitely. That's like a big goal of mine. And I know it's like kind of irrational because, you know, people like, you get famous, you got to move out, you got to go. And I feel like, I just feel like it depends on what you're building. You feel me? I feel like that is a true thing, but you gotta kind of, if you want to change something, you have to be immersed in it. You know, you can't change the NBA and you ain't never played basketball. You feel me? Like, that's just not how that shit works. So you kind of got to be immersed in it. So I'll be here.
So I'm glad that you're actually invested in your whole city, your whole community, where you really about what you stand for, what you do, what you rap about, your whole consciousness. I don't know. It's just, do you feel like it's waking people up and starting a movement? Because I like your ability to tell a story. Yeah. So when I listen to your songs, I'm like, okay, and then you really put me in that zone, and then with the visuals, with the 20 shots, with the body cams, like all that stuff, like it's lit. And so I don't know, I fuck with it.
Yeah. See, I don't really see it as like being a conscious rapper, because I feel like that's just like, when I think of conscious rapper, I think of like Talib Kweli. And you feel me? And he's a good rapper, but I don't want to listen to him all day. Yeah, because, you feel me? And I feel like what I do is a bit different. Like, and I don't like, I feel like, you feel me? I don't really lean towards being a conscious rapper. I just be talking my shit, you feel me, like telling stories. Like, I feel like conscious rappers is ones, you know, when you see they track listing and it be like Black Sabbath, right? Like shit like that, you feel me? Like, that's a conscious effort to be that, but I'm not trying to be that.
So I say that because it's surprising to know how many people are still asleep. You know, so like, who are not conscious of this is our surroundings, or why does your videos all look the same? Why are you guys doing it like this? Like, nobody's really questioning that too much. So like, I mean, they probably are, but they're not being so vocal about it because it's so much
deeper than just you have the same video. It's deeper than that at a very complex level. Exactly.
So I mean, it's not conscious to you, but into the times that we are in right now, and the fact that you are still kind of trying to you're making money off of it and building a following and stuff like that, because that's not what people, it's not gonna come fast like everything else, like bounce that ass and shake them titties. Like, it's not gonna come as fast as that, because that's what our mainstream is. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people are still asleep. So
do you feel like, I think it was Rais I was talking to.
Shout out Rais.
We were trying to say along the lines that would those songs look right with a good video? You feel me? Like, does it match? Does the video kind of match what's happening? Because I'm like, man, I hate that everybody's video the same. But if I seen a nigga make a movie, but they shit was like that still, I'd be kind of like, I might be unsettled, because it's like, nah, that didn't match. Like, you feel me? Yeah. So maybe it has to be done that way, in a way. Yeah.
That's a great perspective. I mean, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, because like, that's like, people, I don't want to see Tiffany Haddish do anything like serious, like a serious role, because I'd be like, that doesn't.
It's like a movie with like beautiful cinematography and horrible acting. Yeah. It's like, man, these two don't fit.
Or vice versa.
It just doesn't work.
Well, I mean, like, it's just how you play it, because you could definitely, with the certain lyrics, and if you're kind of telling a story in it and you create that story in the music video, and not just the certain scenes that we see.
See, but it's
It could be
hard to
done in a
create
tasteful
that
way.
if you're not talking about anything. You feel me? You need something to follow. That's the whole thing. Where, like, you're not giving people anything to follow.
Right. Okay.
It's rough.
All right.
It's fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
All right, dude. So what are your plans from today on?
Building, just building, expanding, increasing awareness, becoming more of a resource.
Okay.
You feel me? Just kind of being out there, trying to just claim our stake. Like, I think it's very important, like the role that we're playing and what we're doing. I think it's necessary. Like I say, we didn't have this shit in high school. I didn't have nobody who was like really doing it in a way where I was like, oh shit, you feel me? Like I would want to be a part of that, or even just as open with sharing that process, you know, and kind of opening those doors.
So a door that you opened was the cipher that you did.
Facts.
Name the people who you did it with.
Me, Trippy Tally, and Liu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was fire. So if y'all didn't go
Facts.
check that out,
Go check that out.
Go check that out.
Go
check it out, because I see a lot of stuff on Instagram that you guys post, but that's just the clips. But actually going to digest it and looking at it and stuff, it was dope. I really would like to see that grow and really see niggas talking about something, like actually really saying something. So definitely keep doing that. That was lit. I like how you were not in sweats and you were in an actual red jacket on your Vivo. When you did it in New York, did you do it in New York? I was like, this man got on a jacket.
That's hella funny.
He got on a jacket. His hair is up like this. I like this. How was New York?
It was dope. It was really dope. Definitely a dope experience. Like, we're probably going to be going back this year to do some more work. So it's just tight.
And that's where you made 6 a.m. in New York, I hope.
That's where I started.
Okay.
That's where I started, but I finished it at home, but I started it.
I like it. It gave me like a We Made It kind of vibes. Like, it's kind of the song that you listen to when you like #1 on the Billboard and you just cruising like, yeah, like we did this. Like, I got them vibes.
That's probably my favorite out of all the 6 a.m.s. That's definitely one of my favorites.
It's up there. It's probably #2 for me.
Yeah, January 1st is my #1. I
Okay.
just feel like the wordplay on there was like insane.
January 1st. Is there anything else, any lasting things that you want to tell me, you want to talk about, you want to shout out, you want to bring light to? Shout out Chow Mein. He's not here.
Shout out Chow Mein.
Chow Mein on the board.
Oh shit, I forgot to say Chow Mein. Boy, huh? Raiz too. I forgot a few people.
It's okay.
You know,
You
but
saying
they
them
know.
now.
They know
They
exactly. People know. You know, and it.
You need to get Chow Mein in more in acting.
God, I'm horrible. That's so funny, but
okay.
I know that is so funny. You
He's
said that.
hilarious.
Everyone says that. No, Chow's definitely going to have a lot more roles.
Yeah.
Chow and Fonny, they're our actors. They're the ones. Like, my goal is to like come out of this GC shit and see like all of my friends doing like this insane shit. You feel me? Like this nigga acting now, and it all started here. You know, like I really love Childish Gambino and how he moves. Like, he's fucking insane, the shit that he's doing, and he's becoming that resource. He's providing these opportunities, and he's doing it his way. His way.
Yeah, I like how you putting all your friends on, like everybody that's a part of your camp. You guys, like every video, whether it's a clap, it's a let me throw her in here real quick, let me throw Millie in here. Like, you guys use each other and you work on each other's. I guess like your talents. Yeah, because you got Yaya on the boards, Tessie's a singer, you're a rapper, truly, and then you guys are all just funny together. So it's a cool movement. It's a beautiful movement. I love to see it. I love to see people who genuinely like each other and really trying to provide resources and stuff for other people. It's lit. It's lit. It's beautiful. Well, Tota, this is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. A beautiful abundance of stuff.
We made it.
Well, thank you for being here and doing my first visual. Shout out to the whole camp.
#1, visual 1. Shout out Swaggy B.
Oh yeah, shout out
DJ
Swaggy.
B,
Yeah, Swaggy
man.
B's lit.
Shout out, hey Swaggy B. Shout out DJ Swaggy B, man.
Wherever he's
Damn,
at.
did I forget anybody else before this camera goes off?
Right.
I didn't forget y'all. I just smoked a little weed. That's it. Who? That's it? That's everyone. Someone's like, everyone, huh?
Right.
Because we got a lot of intermediate team too. You know, people that we just really fuck with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
we done.
I think we good.
I think we done.
Facts.
All right, cool. Is that a
Tight.
clap?
Bet. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Nice. Show your boobs.
You know, I almost did not wear a bra for this, and then I put my bra on. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Free to nipple my ass.
Free the nipples.
I forgot to say that.
That's good, because we still got everything rolling. I'm going to put it in the video.